Legend Total War here, and today we're rating an early game Doomstack, covering Lokhir Fellheart's Black Corsair Handbow Doomstack. So we got 18 of these units, with a Fire Wizard on a Dark Pegasus, Lokhir Fellheart on his Dragon. He does have the red blades, but I think he's missing one of his other items that gives him regen when in melee. We've got going up against two high elf armies, but add them together it's about 1 3/4 full stacks. And they'll also have Eagle Summons because we're besieging the Phoenix Gate. And they're sallying out at us. Anyway, let's just jump in here and see how it goes. So, this has been one of the most requested Doomstacks to test since the latest patch, because Lokhir Fellheart did get a significant buff. And people have been asking if this is, you know, a really good army, or is it, you know, just meh. And it's a good opportunity to test it. So what we're going to do here is not use the Fire Wizard at all, because this is a sort of situation where Fire Magic is just going to kill them so easily. And if we win the battle off the back of Fire Magic, then it hasn't tested these guys out at all. Now, I think we're comfortable enough in this battle that we can still win it just using the Black Corsair Handbows, but it'll be a tough fight. But yeah, if I use the Fire Wizard, this battle is going to be super easy, and this isn't a disaster battle. The guy's not expecting to save file back. We're just here to test out how well these guys perform when outnumbered, you know, roughly about 2 to 1. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to set up into 3 lines.
Corsair handbows, eager for battle.
And we'll just see which way they're going to come down. But yeah, I have no intention of using the Fire Wizard at all. I'm not even going to use these abilities. So Lokhir Fellheart gives an extra ability to the Black Arc spells, but we're not going to do that either. We're just here to check out how good the Black Corsair Handbows are, because they Lokhir boosts them significantly. And you know, if these guys here absolutely annihilate these forces, well then it's a viable Doomstack. And if they don't annihilate them, well then, you know, you can get them early on, but maybe start facing them out around turn 50. It's about turn 80 at the moment, so this is an appropriate test for this sort of army to see if it's viable in the late game. Alright, looks like they're going to come around over here. We've got Stalk on all of them, which I guess is helpful. I'm going to have the script stay there. I'm sure someone's going to come around this way, but it looks like the bulk of them are going to come here. Now, the biggest weakness of the Black Corsair Handbows is going to be their archers, because we're significantly outranged by them. Even with a range boost, we've only got a range of 81, and they're 165 to 180 range. Like, they'll get several volleys off on us before we've had a chance to get into range. And even with the extra 100% armor-piercing damage from them, they'll lose to a single, like, one-on-one, they'll lose to Lokhir and Seaguard. So we just need to deal with what we can deal with them, so the melee troops, and just try to keep them hanging back for the time being. So what I'm doing here is not necessarily trying to waste their ammo, but while they're shooting, they're not moving forward, so that our Black Corsairs can just deal with the melee troops first. Tricky part here is going to be dealing with the Silver Helms. Once we've gotten through them, then we're faster than the rest of them, hopefully. And then we'll just have to see how we go. So yeah, not going to use any of his abilities. Not going to use any fire magic, because if I do, this battle will be so easy, and that's not what we're here to do. Because yeah, if I go in here and use fire magic, get 1,000 kills, and then these guys barely even get a chance to fight, then I can't be like, wow, that was a great Doomstack, we won it so easily. It's like, well, it didn't matter what units we had in here. But he's definitely right to put a Fire Wizard in here, for sure. Making this deliberately more difficult than it needs to be, just for the sake of testing it out. Alright, now they're starting to cross, but we just stay here, so that their archers don't move. Oh, I see what's going on here. I see. Because they can't see our troops, they... No, they'll still want to cross. Just give it a bit more time. One of them might have to get discovered. I don't know. I maybe could waste all their ammo, but that's not what we came here to do, so I'm going to need to get their attention. Someone's going to have to be discovered. Because, yeah, I don't have any other units that I could get them to just come at us. They're the attacker in this situation. Alright, hang on. They're starting to cross.
Battle ready. Make them bleed.
Red blades, dogs!
What the hell?
Eager for battle.
Then they stopped again.
Come then!
Alright, I'll get further back over here. It's not good. I didn't want them to get set up like this. It's going to make it extra difficult to deal with 2 full stacks. Well, almost 2 full stacks at the same time. So yeah, if they can manage to handle this, then that's pretty impressive. No, no, no. Go away. Oh, hang on, hang on. There's a gate guard. Hang on.
Dark elves.
None of my guys are in range. What are they doing? Okay, actually, you know what? Let's just move up there and try to shoot it. Problem as well with Lokhir and Sea Guide, they don't automatically activate skirmish mode with them. Oh, hang on, we got incoming here. We got incoming. Alright, now that they're detected, here they come. Here we go. Decent amount of damage for one volley. Now, against this sort of army here, sending Lokhir into melee is suicide. Dragons are really bad in this situation. I've said it before, but I actually think that dragons are some of the most overrated mounts in the game. People just see dragons and be like, ooh, dragon must be strong. Nah, dragons are basically pincushions for archers.
Corsair handbows.
We are ready.
They're gonna get shredded. This one is already in really bad shape, but not too many casualties, so I'll move it back over here.
The merciless host. Moving. Corsair handbows.
And I'm gonna need these guys to go around over there and get rid of the enemy artillery.
Battle ready.
So let's just lure these guys all the way down here if we can. Get rid of that and then go around over there, because those artillery are gonna bother me. Alright. Oh man, I tell you what, some fire magic right in there would be good. Don't want to go into melee with him. His job is just to keep those archers busy. Alright, you guys are done. Get across over here. They should start stalking again. We need to get rid of these artillery. Okay, move back to there. Get over here a bit more. Because I think it's just this one over here that's been discovered. What's happening here? Yeah, getting caught by silver helms. Like if they don't want to shoot at Lokhir, it might be a good opportunity to shoot him. Come on, I gotta get. Damn it! Can't activate the stalk again. Some of you are gonna have to go around this way. You go around over there. You just stay out of this.
Murder awaits. Going now. Battle ready. At once. Cold-blooded killers.
Okay.
Murder awaits. Advance, rookie.
So that unit there got obliterated pretty much. It's not wiped out just yet, but it needs to leave the battlefield. And no, now it's wiped out. Okay, but at least they're easy to replace. Shame we couldn't activate that stalk again. Oh well. But yeah, really important we get rid of those artillery. Another thing that these guys are fairly weak against.
To destruction. Forward.
The merciless host. We are ready.
Have to get flanked over here. Like, they'll do okay in melee, but the problem here is that if we stand and fight, then other units are just going to keep reinforcing basically endlessly.
Corsair handbows. Lokhir Fellheart.
And look here, get out of there. Why don't you come over here and go into melee? Keep moving back. They can still fire even if they've been caught in melee a little bit. Come around over this way. Yep, you come over here. Get back there.
The merciless host.
Take out those artillery. Balance of power, I think, has been moving away from us. We just need to get rid of their most dangerous units. Like their archers and their cavalry. And then the melee infantry shouldn't be a problem. Maybe another breath attack over here. Problem is if they're shooting at him. Okay. It feels so odd not to use these abilities here. Like, we could have thinned them out so much by now. Ah, crap. I'm getting a bit cornered.
Battle ready.
Corsair
Alright, this stuff here is done. Get over here. Try to hit these archers in the rear. Yeah, we've been caught between a rock and a hard place here. There's nowhere left to run. We're just going to have to stand and fight there. But we've still got our reinforcements over here. Let's get Lokhir. I think these troops over here, they've just been caught. But we'll get the back of their line over here while they're in a nice big blob. Let's get Lokhir out of here before he gets killed. These are fucked. We'll just have to see how well they fight. Trying to get our support units over here as quickly as possible and shoot their rear. While they're in a big blob like this, this is where we can get them. Yeah, we are definitely losing balance of power. Could be a good opportunity over here to use a breath attack. How about one of these guys go and charge those archers?
Dark Elves. Onward. Attack.
Fight Cain. Corsair Handbow.
This guy here might actually get away. Get down over there.
Corsair Handbow. I move. Merciless warriors.
Hack. Cut.
That's it. Getting rid of their archers will be a big advantage to us.
Nagarothi. Destroy. The merciless host.
We are ready. Druki.
But yeah, our army is definitely going to get wrecked at the end of this. Win or lose.
Corsair Handbows.
You really need to get rid of the silver helms more than anything, I think.
Kill them.
Corsair Handbows. We are ready.
Cold-blooded killer.
Alright, I think we're starting to regain some balance of power just a little bit.
Corsair Handbows.
But our army's in terrible, terrible shape.
Dealers in death.
Difficult enemy for this to deal with. I mean, it's up to you if you think that this is like a Doomstack.
Handbows. Merciless warriors.
Definitely struggles against high elves.
Onward.
Doesn't matter what the stats are if you don't have like tactical advantages of like
Blood for Cain.
extra range. Okay, don't fire at will. Just run them down.
Akira.
And let's cross back over here. The guys over here, I can't do anything for them. They got us cornered. Their cavalry was just too fast.
Destruction.
Eager for battle.
But at least we got rid of all of their archers. So come over here, have a little bit of a rest, and then see what we can do.
Corsair Handbows. Dark Elves. Kill them.
Yeah, Lokhir, go take out this one.
Nagarothi.
She healed. Oh, right, that was Alariel.
Corsair Handbows.
Don't let that come back. Just let Lokhir handle this on his own. Yeah, so there's barely any archers left. Good. That gives us an advantage now. We have the range advantage. Just got to get all my troops together. Alright, keep running them down.
Battle ready. I dare.
Oh, God, come back. Come on. Move, 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 move. Alright, cool. We got rid of her. Alright. Well, we haven't got rid of all of their archers, but they've been thinned out significantly. Oh, crap.
Cold-blooded killers.
Okay, good. Shattered.
To slaughter.
Also, another thing that he does is all of his Black Art Corsairs cause fear. It's pretty useful.
Corsair Handbows.
Alright, Lokhir should just keep them busy. There's barely any cavalry left as well. So they're gonna have a hard time catching us now. Let's just see how they go with the rest of this.
Corsair Handbows.
Dark Elves.
So it's just 1 or 2 really damaged cavalry units left. Yeah, they definitely have a good amount of armor piercing. These are well-armored units. It's just the range. That's the problem when dealing with high elves. So it's probably going to be okay versus lizard men that don't have very good range.
Corsair handbows.
Or particularly good speed for that matter.
Lokhir, Fellheart.
Moving out. Druki, forward.
Feels so counterintuitive to just not use the wizard.
Forward. We are ready. Advancing. Advance, Druki. Moving. At once. Forward. Battle calls. Forward.
Alright, good. All their cavalry's gone now.
Corsair
And all we're gonna do is just inflict as much damage as possible. Without Lokhir actually dying, because he's not in great shape. But once they're out of ammo, I don't think they've got enough ammunition to kill him. Once they're out of ammo, then there's no concern at all.
Lokhir, Fellheart.
Then we can get down that other breath attack. Come over here. This guy's isolated. Go deal with him.
On the move.
Yeah, if we have a look at the white lines of Grey stats,
Blood will flow.
their speed's 33 versus our 44. They just can't catch us. Even if we're exhausted and they're fresh, they can't catch us. Which, we're fresh. Well, we've been sitting around for a little bit.
Onwards to murder.
Another problem could be is if we run out of ammo as well. We're starting to run a little bit low, because then we have to go into melee.
Lokhir, Fellheart. Corsair handbows.
I think that's too good of an opportunity to pass up. Nice big blob. Okay, stop firing. Alright, we got a few of them that have no ammo left. Let's split them from the pack.
Advance, Druki.
Druki, forward.
Bouncer power's about even now. That's a good sign. Okay. Yeah, focus on their melee infantry over here.
Forward, crew.
Just a few volleys left and then they're out.
Dark elves.
I don't think Alariel's going to come chasing after us to go into melee just yet. Okay, losing a little bit of bounce power. What happened there?
Glorious destruction. Corsair handbows.
I don't think we should waste any ammo on Alariel. I think what we should do is try to shoot off her army. We can go into melee with her easily enough. Not like she got the Sword of Cain. She's not that dangerous.
Onward.
They just seem to want to cross back over. That's fine. We'll shoot them in the back. Makes it even easier.
Druki.
Problem here, though, low amounts of ammo.
Druki, forward. Advance, Druki.
Then it's just a question of whether or not we can even win in melee.
Eager for battle. Onwards to murder.
Okay, we want Lokhir to try and take out Alariel. That'll make a big difference, I think.
Corsair handbows.
Because the regular Corsairs, they've got anti-infantry, but the handbows don't.
Yes, yes. Orders understood. As you say.
Okay, we're just about out of ammo.
Going.
Alright, we got a little bit of a hit on her. It wasn't a lot.
Dealers in
Better than nothing.
We are ready. Corsair handbows.
Right, with their forces separated and tired, we should be okay to go into melee with a couple of them. She doesn't have any, like, damage spells, does she? No, we should be okay. Ounce of power improved a little bit, but yeah, we're completely out of ammo now. Good, she just ate that charge.
Going now! The merciless host! Slaughter them! Corsair handbows!
Kinda wish I had another dragon breath. Still got these, but like I said, I'm not gonna use them.
Corsair slay!
Going! Dealers in death!
The Kraken agrees!
If I bring him over here, we can give us extra melee attack. The bouncer power's in our favor now. Yeah, don't bring her over.
Kraken law! Dealers in death! Corsair handbows!
Yep, yeah, a bit of extra melee attack would help.
Killers! At once!
Gotta watch out when fighting nobles because they have anti-large, but hopefully they're a little bit busy. Yeah. Oh god, they hit him pretty hard, get him out of there. Like I said, probably not a good idea to fight the nobles.
Merciless warriors! Corsair handbows! Bring me slaves!
Pull back!
Okay.
At once! Destruction!
That down. See if we can eat up Alariel.
Forward! On the move! Leap and slay! Vengeance!
Alright, he should be able to beat Alariel in melee. Even though she's probably got significantly more health than him. Oh, what is she? What is she doing?
Strike! Lokhir!
Yeah, he's managing.
Corsair handbows!
Okay, if we can get someone around their flanks over here, that could be useful.
Kill them! Corsair handbows!
Going!
Behold the Kraken hell!
On to slaughter!
For Mathland!
To destruction! Destroy!
Eviscerate them!
Alright, so we did end up winning, despite not using any magic. What do you think? Should we do this battle again, except fight it properly? Because I'll just load the save file. Alright, so that's how well they did that. You know what? We'll do the battle again, and this time I'll actually use fire magic and spells and shit, and we'll see how it goes. So, in terms of kills, they did okay. Like, I'd say it's viable early game to use it, but this is not something you should be using in the late game. Even with all the boosts, they're just made inferior just by late game units. Like, Dark Elves can do so much better than this. And even with all the boosts, Shades are still boosted just normally so much more, just because they get so much extra range. And honestly, missile damage is good, don't get me wrong, but range is kind of the thing that makes a ranged army a lot more useful. Alright, so what we're going to do here, we'll load the save file, and let me know if you want me to do this kind of shit in future, like do the same battle twice. And this time, we'll use the magic and all the abilities, and we'll fight this battle properly, and see what the results are like. I don't want to make a habit of doing this. It's just, again, I want to be thorough. So the big change in what we're going to be doing this time is just when they start bringing the forces over the crossing, flamestorm the crap out of them. That's about it. And of course the Black Arc abilities. Oh, what a... Yeah, whatever. I'm not even surprised. Forget it.
Dark elves.
So, pretty much the same formation. And watch how much of a difference a wizard can make. Alright. Monitor which side they want to go down. Just thinking. Should we do something about their artillery? No, I don't think we need to worry this time. Like, if they want to go down this way, that's fine. Might be a good idea if we actually cast a spell on them early. Just so it triggers them to cross. Because last time we had a hard time actually just getting them to cross.
Sorceress of Grund!
Hang on, wait until they start shooting. I'll use the burning head.
My power is yours!
Because, like, we don't have to get the battle started right away because we don't have full magic anyway.
Corsair handbows.
Ready! Setting forth! Elfry and Aha! Dark sorceress! Moving out! They shall know fear! Onward!
Good, did a lot of damage, not so many kills. Oh, now it's getting kills.
Striking out! Sorceress of Grund!
I move. The Karen Car. I dare.
Whereas a great way to get rid of lightly armored archers. Although Loth and Seaguard have a fair bit of armor. And we've also got these, and if they're just going to sit there and shoot at us,
Sorceress of
I can do the same.
all powerful! Sister of the Dark Convent! Servant of Hecate! Sorceress of Grund!
Murder is mine.
Come, melee!
If they want to wait for their reinforcements, that's totally fine. We'll just kill half of their armor before they even arrive.
Sarothan!
Moving. Going now.
Alright, I'll have Lokhir stand back a little bit because just let them shoot the wizard. She's not really taking any damage.
Sacrifice them! Senlu!
We definitely want to make sure we've got an appropriate amount of wins when they're crossing over here. You know, no point doing all the damage to them now when they're spread out,
Senlu!
and then having no magic when they're gonna cross over.
Setting forth!
Alright, that's looking good. Doing some damage to the cavalry is really gonna help, because that was probably one of the biggest thing that wrecked us in the previous battle.
On to battle! Carnage awaits! Senlu!
Alright, and yep. Good, just give him a little bit more time. We're almost at 30 wins of magic. Get ready for... You know what? This is going to be such a big one, I think. I'm going to overcast it. Because not only will it last longer, but it will do more damage. Because it's bigger.
Onward! On to battle!
And then it immediately just goes through. Oh, no, it's still burning. It's still burning.
Forward! Striking out! Carnage awaits!
And then while they're a nice big blob over here, get ready for
Death and plunder.
an overcasted flame storm. What's it called? Burning head.
Warrior!
Double overcasters.
Senlu!
Oh, very nice.
Carnage awaits!
That's a lot of damage right there.
Pleasure for the convent!
And these guys here now have a lot less to worry about. Okay, start falling back.
On to battle!
Dear Fellheart.
Suffering for all! The dark shall reign!
We are ready.
Didn't quite get the 800 kills that I wanted, but we certainly did a lot of damage.
Shall suffer.
Can probably just have them standing still, let the guys behind them shoot. Maybe I'll get Lokhir to charge in there and just... maybe not, actually.
I
Could be a bad idea.
Sorceress!
Right, these ones here, a bit too damaged. Get them back. Probably best we try to avoid that eagle. Since it will just time out after a while anyway.
The Kraken fights! Red flame swords!
Dark sorceress!
Alright, another burning head over here in a moment would be really good.
Seeking carnage!
Flamestorm would be a mistake.
Setting forth! Onward!
So just leave them be.
Going! Forward!
Alright, just wait until they start shooting.
Moving out!
Good timing as well for the murderous prowess. We're not in a great formation at the moment. That's okay. Neither are they.
Fry and aha!
Corsair Handbow! Glorious destruction! Battle ready! Carnage awaits!
Sorceress of Grund!
Hey, who knows? She might actually end up getting this 800 kills. Bounce of power is looking good very early on. Like, I don't even think this battle's gone perfectly at all. And it's still going way better than the previous attempt. Okay, maybe some dragon breaths.
Merciless warriors!
And then send Lokhir over here to get rid of the evil claw bolt throwers.
Carnage awaits! Come, Melee!
Dealers in death! Corsair Handbows! Onward!
Sorceress of Grund! On to battle!
Feel my wrath! Hydra
Okay, so here's taking too much damage, get it out.
on to slaughter! Corsair Handbow!
Forward! Going! Punishing!
And there's the army loss way earlier than last time as well. And I don't think any of our units got wiped out this time. What a difference it makes when you use just a bit of magic. And like I said, I didn't do an amazing job with the spells. Definitely could have done a lot better.
We are ready!
Man, look at the friendly fire. Watch it. Watch the friendly fire. God damn.
On to slaughter!
Anyway. So instead of a Pyrrhic victory, we get a close victory that way. Anyway, that's two different battles. Well, the same battle fought twice, getting two different results. Yeah, so rating the Corsair Handbows. Let's see. Like for an early game Doomstack in the Dark Elves, it's okay. It's okay. Even with Lokhir's buffs, it's not like... I wouldn't say it's OP by any standard. I'd say that if we had an army full of Dark Shards, we probably could have got a similar result here, just because Dark Shards inflict just so much extra missile damage. But this was also a choke point battle, which probably didn't give these guys the biggest advantage. It might have been better for us to have a field battle. They could be quite useful in a siege as well. Let's also have a look at how he's managing to get that stalk on all of his units. Because I don't think that they normally stalk. Do they? I'm not sure. Anyway, let's just get through the turn here and have a look. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't use this in the late game. Even with Lokhir Fellheart. Just switch it out for Shades. So... Because like, they're just going to perform better. Even without all the buffs. Alright, let's have a quick look.
Ready the crew!
Alright, so bonded by blood. Yep, so armor piercing missile damage plus 100% for Black Art Corsairs. Leadership for Black Art Corsairs. Plus melee attack. Vanguard deployment for... Oh, there it is. Stalk for Corsair units. Okay, I was wondering where that came from. Vanguard deployment's also very useful for them. But Shades also get that. Yep, this is all good stuff. So if you were going to do this in the early game with Lokhir Fellheart, you'd probably go down this way first. What about... Or should you go down Sheath Master? No, you'd go down Sheath Master for the extra ammo. Don't worry about the extra melee attack and melee defense. And then go down Raid Leader. Because you only want to put 6 points into the red line skill if you want to go down this way. And then, yeah, go down Ravager Rewards works for that. Okay. So I'd probably not put the extra points into Linebreaker. Don't rely too heavily on their melee abilities. Extra melee attack and melee defense. I just don't think that's super important. And if you're going to phase the Black Art Corsairs out for Shades, I think this would be useful because you'll still get some use out of it if you've got Reaper Bolt Throwers, which you should have at least 2 in my opinion. So 2 Reaper Bolt Throwers, the rest Shades, you're going to put Hydras or whatever else in there, that's fine. So I'd go 3 points this way, 3 points Raid Leader, and Ravager Rewards is correct. And then you just put the rest of his points into his melee abilities and blue line. Cool. But yeah, I'd probably say for an early game Doomstack, it's pretty good. I'd rate it something like 8 out of 10 with Lokhir Fellheart. Like, the bonuses are good, but the biggest thing that lets this army down, I think, is the range of their missile attack. Range is so incredibly important, and not having even close to the level of range that the High Elves do, which is where the Shades really come in handy, is something that lets them down big time. And they struggle against cavalry, and they're okay in melee. They're quite decent all around, but they're not really fantastic at anything, and that's where Shades really excel. They're good in melee, and they're excellent at missile skirmishes because they stalk by default, and they cause so much damage, and you can get their range up to ridiculous amounts with non-legendary lords. Anyway, that's the end of this one here, guys. I think I'll be pretty thorough with that. Let me know what your thoughts are on this early game Doomstack down below, whether you think this is amazing, whether you think it's mediocre or crap, whatever. Let me know, and let me know if you want me to do more of these like double tests where I go in and fight it badly the first time, deliberately to test it out, and then fight it properly the second time to see what the difference is going to be. Anyway, that's the end of this one. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next time, fuckers. Bye.